Rayvon. So Rayvon, first of all, I'd like to know exactly how long you've been in the business.
10 years on a whole and about 6 years professionally. You know what I mean?
When you said 10 years and 6 years, I mean 4 years you weren't professional. What were you doing with the first 4 years of your career?
I had it as a hobby. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, we were just working out of studios and doing some stage work as far as stage shows and a few block parties and, you know, just playing out basement style, you know, back in the early 90s. And, you know, we just took it on a further level.
But at that time you weren't on a label, you were just working on a sound system, you think?
Yeah, we just like working from different sound systems, like from Vital, Maximum, Gibraltar. We was work along with Shaggy. He used to work with Atomic Nuclear. Let me say King Custom.
King Custom. Big Brooklyn sound for all the Brooklynites. Now, after you did your sound system thing and you decided to take it to the next level, what was the first move?
The first move, actually, we met Sting International. And myself and Shaggy, we did a song called Old Foot. And then backed it up by another song called Big Up, Big Up. All of the woman them Big Up, Big Up.
Will!
And that really started.
Watch me now. Rough cut. I want you taking this you. Give me a acapella, rough cut style, alright?
Because I don't want no man tell me the girls them don't noise. Hey, hear me so. I say me don't want no girl tell me the girls them don't noise. Hey, hey, hey. And I don't want no man tell me the girls them don't sweat. Hey, 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 hey. You feel big up, your pum pum sad. You big up, in your body lick shot. Big up, in your cat one so. You know me singing now? She am me nice and lovely, sweet and sexy now. She is the girl for me. She am me nice and lovely, sweet and sexy now. She is the girl for me. Let me sing. Shooby-dooby-da, whoa, shooby-dooby-da, nice and lovely. But none of that. Cause in the summertime when the weather is high, you can stretch your right up and touch the sky. But oh, no, know me as a DJ. Listen. Hey, lolly-dolly. We love to party, we don't cause trouble and we don't bother nobody. So, don't want no gun and no murder. You tiny youth man, and the new one is called Right Jockey, Right Jockey, Right.
Yo, we are going to show you this video. As a matter of fact, you know what? We're going to play that video later on in the show, but before that, we're going to get into some of your old stuff.
All right, nothing wrong
All right, now this is Rayvon live. Rayvon and Shaggy live. Check it out, Rough Cut Reggae. Yeah, man, still there, no bridging. Now, now you say you link up with Sting, and what label that was?
That was our Signet. Signet back in the day. Actually, well, me and Shaggy met at a studio called Living Room Studios with Barry Jett. Yeah. And then we went to Don Juan Studios after that. Big up the Don Juan crew. Yeah. And then we met Sting International, and Sting was on the radio at that time, 98.7 KISS. And that's where we got the big break with Big Up, Old Foot, Mampy, and Carolina, Rivers of Babylon, and then so forth, you know?
How has life been for you since well, first of all, you're no longer on Signet, are you? What label are you on now?
Right now, I'm currently signed to Virgin Records.
You're signed to Virgin Records. Rough Cut, I tell you, watch out for this use. Big things. So you're on Virgin. How long have you been signed with Virgin?
Actually, I've been signed with Virgin from last year. This is my first album on Virgin Records right now, so.
And the first... All right. And the first single is, what's the name of that?
It's called Stallion Ride, featuring a brand new singer called Rhonda Davis. She's a female vocal on there.
Right.
And then, you know, my part is, Ride, Jackie, Ride, Jackie, Ride.
Well, guess what? Rough Cut. Man, I tell you, man, hot. This is a new video called Stallion Ride, right? Rough Cut Reggae, Rayvon, and yours truly, DJ Yonnie and the Rough Cut crew. Check this out. Yeah, rude boy. The video there, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Oh, you mean? And the girl in the sound too bad either, you know, the girl, yeah,
Davis, love you.
For real. Now, management. Who is your management?
Robert Livingston.
So you have the same manager as Shaggy?
Same management as Shaggy.
So that means you've been touring with Shaggy?
Yeah, we've been touring, me and Shaggy have been touring from, I would say, from Big Up came out around 93. We basically started in Trinidad and got a little rough journey in Trinidad, so we decided we had to get a manager, you know what I mean? I mean, that's the ins and outs of the business. Sometimes you learn from your mistakes, you just got to, you know, take it from there. And then we met Robert Livingston after that.
So before you go any further, so one of the things you would tell a young artist in the business is to get good management if you want to go far.
Yes, you have to get a good manager because, you know, you can't do it everything yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to leave something for somebody else to do while you concentrate on doing the shows and keeping your head clear to remember the lyrics and so forth. Somebody else got to take care of that business aspect of it. Yeah.
That's some good sense. Now, so you're on tour. Are you touring?
We've been to like Japan like 3 times, South Africa, the whole of Europe, Scandinavia, a lot of Caribbean islands, and I had to come off the tour to, you know, to complete my album because the tour was continually going. You know what I mean? I had to take like 3 months off to finish my album. Then I met them in Japan in '96, and we recorded a live song in Japan called "Stranger in Love," which was originally done by John Holt, which is on the album called "Hear My Cry." So you have to look out for that one there. Look out for that one there.
For real. So yo, you heard it, hot rough cut reggae every time. Now, what was it like, or what is it like to be on tour? That's my question.
Well, yeah, it has its ups and downs, you know. Everybody feels so. You're on tour, I do sweetness and boom and rare.
All right, so give it the downs. Give it the downs. What's the hard thing about touring?
All right. See, you get a promoter where he don't keep up his end of the bargain. You know what I mean? And then you get to the club, and the club is a little rinky-dink club, and the hotel is all messed up because you've never been to that country before. You don't know what's the fly hotel from the Boogie Yaga hotel, you know?
Right,
so sometimes you get a little rare hotel, and then sometimes you either cancel the show or you just deal with it. On a professional level, you know what I'm saying?
So you've met quite a few promoters that really not deal with the business, right?
Sometimes you meet some promoters who's just hustling the business. They're not really into it on a long-term basis. They're just hustling it. And you know, you might just get caught up in it because you don't know it's a brand new experience, but you learn from every experience as an artist and you just grow from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So now that's the down. Now, what areas did you go? What countries did you go to that you were treated very well and accepted very well?
Well, I would have to say South Africa. I mean, when we went there right after apartheid was over, somewhere around '94, and we was really expecting a lot of racism and so forth, you know, but the people, that's like they went out of their way to show us that they wasn't racist and they could show us a good hospitality. You know what I mean? I even had some homemade cake and all of that.
African cake.
African cake. Trust me.
Yeah, man.
Good. So, you know, so I enjoyed myself. And, you know, the crowd was very, you know, enthusiastic when they, you know, when we came on stage, and the energy was there, back and forth. And, you know, it was our first time there, and the reaction between us and the crowd was just wicked. I was ready to go back. Yeah. I'm saying, for real.
Yo, bro, ain't no lions in Africa.
Plus, another place we went to was Croatia, like right on the. I think it was 100 miles from like the Bosnian border, where the war was being fought. You know, we did a TV show, myself and Shaggy. We did Nice and Lovely, and you know the crowd was like a family show, and you know it's like they didn't really understand the language, but the vibes of the song, you know what I mean? It was a good vibe.
No, you just brought up a good point. You go to a lot of countries that they don't speak English.
Right.
Your songs are in English.
Right.
Explain the reaction to your English songs in a foreign country.
Well, I have to say the biggest thing for me was when we went to Japan, and we singing Nice and Lovely, and I'm singing shoo-be-doo-be-doo, and when I hold out the mic, the crowd is going nice and lovely, and it's all Japanese, you know what I'm saying?
That must have been pretty
Japanese massive, you know, because they've been following reggae a long time, so they're really into it.
I saw.
Yeah, see what I said, you know?
Yeah, for real. So, now, you don't even reach your peak yet, because you have your first single on a major label. What kind of things you think in store for Rayvon? I not even think, what you know in store for Rayvon?
Well, on this album right here, you know what I mean, we're kind of showing versatility. You know, I have singing, as far as like roots and culture singing, then I have like a little R&B reggae kind of singing. I have the dancehall thing, you know what I mean? And then I have some rap, reggae, chat kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you just mix it up?
Yeah, just mixing it up. I have Funk Master Flex doing a couple tracks. I have Salam Remy, and I have Robert Livingston and Sting International. And I have Dave Kelly on one of the remixes. Matter of fact, the first single, Stallion Ride, Dave Kelly blessed us with a remix from Jamaica. You know?
Rayvon, man, sounding good, man. Look like you're getting ready to take off.
Yeah, I try to go to, you know.
In another 5 years, where do you think you will be?
5 years, maybe Aruba, or TD, you know, I relax.
I relax, man, a bit.
I plan for work hard for the next 5 years. This is 5 years from now.
Just like that.
I relax, you know.
How you mean with one of them drink with an umbrella stick out of
That's that, God.
real? No, you have anybody in your life for big up in the New Year? Because you know it's a rough cut, a fun the whole thing.
Well, the whole of New York crew, Brooklyn, Robert Livingston, Sting International, the Dan One crew, Isle of Bash, whole like Flatbush crew, Minimart, Sin, Aki Tree, and the whole like massive Piranha, Silver, and the whole of my crew. And you, Yonnie, come here and trust me.
Yes.
Long time, you know in business, you know.
Man in this. For real. Shot, but you better know that, yeah. Anyway, rough cut, man. Tell him I'm born